gotta have your bar stools set in a certain way so you put your feet on the rails. Put one on the one rail, one on the other. Got one on one on the other. That's too far away. Maybe I'll closer up here. Coming up closer. Right there, boys. That's pretty good. I think I need to have just one more drawer down, maybe. Am I recording? What the hell are you doing? Whoa, baby. Focus. Oh, that's not bad. Alright. Take one. Hey, howdy everybody, it's Paul, Hammerman Lawns, out in the shop. Got a cluttered shop behind me. I work out of this shop all the time. I would do a lot of, I don't know why it's so messed up. I need to throw some stuff away probably. It's beer 30 and time to have a talk. I was going to talk about something. I was going to talk about what kind of yards you all have and what I've got and stuff like that. I don't really know what I got. Let me think here. I got one. I've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 or 6 yards that are weekly. That's all I got. All my other yards are bi-weekly, which I like. I like bi-weekly yards because, say I got these 5 yards that are weekly. Let's just forget everything I said. All the yards I got, but let's just say I only mow yards that are weekly yards. And then it gets dry out and they all go bi-weekly. You know, because it's so dry out, they don't need mowed every week. They just have a few weeds or something coming up in it because the grass is dormant. So you know, and if they spray it and treat it, you're not even going to have the weeds to mow. You're just going to have nothing. So I kind of like my yards that I do bi-weekly that don't get treated very much because I know they'll grow all summer long no matter what the weather does. Those are the ones I like. And actually sometimes they look better. Because they're green. Let's say in the middle of July, end of July and middle of August. A lot of times those yards look better than the ones that are real nice green. Unless the guys with the people with the yards that are grass, if they water their lawn, then those could look good all year long, all season. But you know, it's that time you run into point where sometimes they don't look good whenever they I don't know. You know, when it gets dry out, then you lose all your business because it's dry. But if you got some Lespedeza or clover, does pretty good in the drought. Dandelions, ragweed. Ragweed does real good. It's not good to breathe though. You can get some bad pollen off of it. But anyway, that's my thing about weekly and bi-weekly yard. I like both, you know. I like whatever I can get really, but Right now, I don't know. I ain't mowing that many yards. I'm only taking care of about 40 yards, which is pretty good for me. I mean, because some of my yards are bigger too, though. I probably got 5 or 6 yards that are all bigger than 3 acres. You know, that's quite a bit of mowing. And let me see here. I've got about... That was a Mac hat I forgot I owned. I need to get that washed up and back it on my wall in my office. It's sitting over there on my drill press, all greasy. It's better. Oh, I ain't got a hat. It's better than the hat I've been wearing. I used to wear that hat a lot. It's a black Mac hat. It says Mac on it with a bulldog above it. But I got that red one now. I don't even know. Oh, I got it from the Mac dealer when we went up and test drove some trucks a few years ago. This ain't no. This is just a BS video I'm making here. It's what is it today? Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I gotta go up and do my bi-weekly yards like I have in Harrisonville, Missouri. I had to do them every other Wednesday. And then like last Wednesday I have bi-weekly yards in my own town. I love that day. I like that day. That last week, every other week I like a little better because I get to stay in my own town more. You know, I got 2 days in my own town of mowing. And like today I went out of town. Tomorrow I'm going out of town. The next day I'm going out of town. Then Friday I get to stay in town and mow, which is pretty good. Then I need to do some office work. I use a Groundkeepers Pro software to keep track of my lawn's care business. It works out good. My CPA person that I have up there does my taxes. They said it's a good program. They like it. I just have to enter everything into the computer, and it you know, I have all my equipment gas, my truck gas, my shop tools I buy, shop supplies, job supplies, truck parts. I separated a little better this year. I was putting all my shop, my tools and parts and everything all in one category, but I divided them up a little bit more this year. It's a little easier for them. I went to where I got shop supplies, and then I got parts. And then what I'll do when I enter it, I'll put what that part is for. Like I'll put my C60 bought tires, or my C35 bought U-joints or something like that, you know, or whatever. Really, I don't buy a whole lot of car parts. Starters, batteries mainly. I had pretty good luck with my Chevys on repairs. Except for my little dump truck. I guess that about a year ago I did a lot of work on the I think the computer shot went crap in it, and when I got in there to look at it, it's been replaced already. But it was jacked up, and I didn't want to mess with all the throttle body no more, so I took all that off, and I put a Edelbrock on it with the older style HEI distributor. I stuck all that on there, and it's been running great ever since. Only way to go. That earlier style throttle body was a piece of junk. I mean, the setup they have now is a lot better. Yeah. So tomorrow I only have about, I think I got, let me think here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards tomorrow in Harrisonville. So, but some of them are pretty little. But and then one of them's pretty big, and then the other ones are just normal yards. But I should wipe them all out. I'm going to get started early in the morning. Hopefully I'll be done, you know, early noon-ish, little afternoon. I'm going to go get at it early in the morning and try to wipe them all out real fast. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And maybe I can come home and paint the hood on my bucket truck. I'm going to try to sand that hood and get the hood done maybe. Maybe I can get the whole thing done. I'm going to sand it. I think what I'm going to do is try to sand it as much as I can. And then if nothing else, I'll get a light coat of paint put on it. And then I can paint it again another day or something. But nothing else, you know. If I can get it done before dark, I'll get my first coat of paint on it, you know. I'm going to try to sand it all so I can paint the whole thing and be done with it. Because I don't want to spread it out too long. I'm going to try to get it painted tomorrow. I'm going to try to get it done tomorrow after I mow these 8 yards. It's only like 7 yards really, because one of them's just a ditch that I got to mow around a curve. And I got to hit that ditch. I got to get a hold of that lady. I'm pretty sure she wants me to still do that this year, but I did it once already. But it had a lot of leaves in it and crap. I might try to blow them leaves out of that ditch tomorrow just to make it look a little better. Blow it up on the grass so she could chop it up with her lawnmower. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll chop them up for her. I don't know. Anyway, this talk was kind of silly. I guess I'm just letting y'all know I like every other week yards a lot, and I like my weekly yard. I got a lot of good customers right now, and this week I got to do a little bit of extra stuff in them 1 yard, but I hear something out there. Let's go check out my paint job in the dark and we'll see what it looks like. I should have my light out here that comes on by itself. Should come on and shine on it a little bit. Let's go see what it does. Okay, my light should come on. There she is, shining on my truck. Oh yeah, look at that shine. She's a shiny. That's better than it was. Better than that. She's shining. I'll let it dry real good for about 2 months, and then I'll take it and then I'll wax it. Let's go up here in the dark. Somebody walking on the path. Just checking it out here. Somebody's walking on the path over there with a headlamp on. No, they're behind my gate, man. You can't see them. I'm starting to see some cracks in that wood where it's drying out. Whoa. I'm leaning on the back of my flatbed. Can't really see it. Okay. I need to get that gate there done. And then I need to put some lights on my fence. I'm going to put some lights on the poles. All the way down through every pole almost. Maybe every other pole. That'd be every 16 foot, have a light. I may do every one of them. They're only $1 a piece. Those little lights. Like down there in that yard right there. Way over there in that yard. Those little lights. Get some of those up on my fence. But I'm pretty happy with my truck turning out the way it's doing. It's gonna look a way better if I get this stupid light to come on over here. Come on, light. There she goes. Oh yeah, it's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look way better. I won't be so embarrassed to go do my tree jobs. It was pretty embarrassing the way it looked before. We're gonna get her painted up, boys, make her look good. There's a guy standing over here in the corner. Can't hardly see him, he's Metal Man. About fell over. Town's kind of dead tonight. Thank God. I like it is right now. It don't have to be crazy. I guess that's going to do it for this one. This was just a crazy video. No meaning. It was just to make a video. I'm in the blue lights on my house. It's kind of nice out right now. It's cool. There ain't no bugs right now, but about probably 2 or 3 weeks there's going to be bugs everywhere. If not even that long, probably. And then it's all going to be over. I look like a blue man. Alright, I may stick this one on just for the hell of it. That's be the title, just for the hell of it. We'll see y'all later. Tomorrow may have something, I don't know. It's my Harrisonville yards. It was like the first thing no, this is like the first week of lawn care. This is the 3rd week. So we're starting over. Today I did that big one. Tomorrow's Harrisonville. Next day be mine out of town yards that are around. I got one in Raymore, one in Belton, and one, I think it's South Belton. And then I got to come back here and do the church. And yeah, that's a big day. So, but that's not tomorrow, that's the next day. Alrighty. I'm going to try to get me a pole light put up out here. And I'm going to get me some, lights like this guy's got on this shed up here. Let me show you these. I got a telephone pole I'm going to stick out here in the middle of this darkness. And over there in that shed, on the corner of that shed, let me see if I can get it. That's not that light. It's that light right there. On the corner of that shed is a pole light. That's solar. That's a solar light. Comes on in the evening. I'm going to get me 3 of those to put on the telephone pole out here. I'm going to stick it in the middle of the ground. And it's going to light my yard up pretty good. I'm going to stick them up in there about, they'll be up in there about 20 foot probably on that telephone pole. It's been cut off, but It's gonna be about 20 feet in the air. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. We'll talk to y'all later.